Hello, my name is Kenja Hanniford, and I'm the Manager of Continuing Professional Development here at BPS. I'm excited to introduce an update to BPS's existing recertification framework, the Continuing Professional Development CPD pilot program. During this journey, we will go over key components on how to successfully self-report CPD activities into your MyBPS account. For today's topic of discussion, we will go over, does CPD apply to me? Activity categories, step-by-step on how to self-report CPD activities, and resources to learn more. When does CPD apply to me? The first cohort eligible to take advantage of the CPD recertification framework is board-certified pharmacists starting a new certification cycle in 2024, including pharmacists newly certified in 2023 and board-certified pharmacists who have successfully recertified in 2023. The framework will be applied to each year to pharmacists starting a new 7-year certification cycle, newly certified and recertified pharmacists, until the applicable of all board-certified pharmacists. Over the 7-year certification cycle, pharmacists will be required to complete the following: complete 20 units over the 7-year cycle, complete at least 2 units of CPD or CPE annually, complete an annual reflection and plan, report all activities within 6 months of completion. BPS Continuing Professional Development CPD activity categories. Across several categories, BPS has outlined activities that may be claimed for CPD units towards successful recertification. Activity categories include the following: BPS approved assessed CPE, CPE and CPD portfolios, academic, professional, and interprofessional studies, teaching and precepting learners, scholarly activities, workplace activities, and finally, leadership and professional services. Please note, BPS assessed CPE is one of the CPD categories for those who enjoy completing CPE for their advancement in pharmacy education. How to self-report CPD activities. CPD activities must be reported within your MyBPS account within 6 months of the activity completion date. Neither the certificant or the organization providing the learning opportunity is required to gain approval prior to participating in reporting CPD activities. Several pieces of information will be required when reporting CPD activities, such as activity name, activity description, evidence of upload, and units awarded. So now let's take our time to log into our MyBPS account. Once you have logged into your MyBPS account, you'll want to scroll down till you see the recertification section here. Under recertification, you'll want to go under the Actions tab and select Report Activity. Once you have selected Report Activity, you will be brought to your accruals period table, where you will see your required amount of units, the amount of units that have been applied, and the remaining amount of units that you need to complete before your 12/31 expiration date. So now we'll be going to add activity record to start adding CPD activities into your MyBPS account. Please note that you want to read the acknowledgement page here to abide by all BPS policies and state that you have read the recertification guide. For this example, we'll be selecting activity D2, teaching and precepting learners, serving as a preceptor. Please note that you want to read all of the blue text here as it explains the activity itself and the evaluation portion that must be completed when submitting your CPD activities. I will go through including some dates, a start date and an end date, the type of learner, the practice site, and then I'll include my evaluation portion as well. Also remember that all activities must correlate to the content outline. And evidence upload is required for all activities. Once you have completed all information, you'll want to hit the Save button. After you've saved your activity, you'll want to return to the transcript just so you can make sure your activity has been saved in your MyBPS account. From here, you'll be brought back to your accruals period table. And if you scroll down, you'll see that your new CPD activity has been added to your record. For this next portion, we'll add an annual reflection and plan as well. So you'll repeat the same steps you did previously. You'll want to click on Add Activity Record. Make sure you read the policy, select your activity type, and you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says Annual Reflection and Plan Submission. From this portion, please make sure you read the blue text here as it explains how to reflect and plan. Select your date, the year of which you're reflecting and planning, and you'll include your reflection and plan here. Once you have completed that, you'll hit save once again. From the screen, you'll want to return back to your transcript, and you'll scroll back down to the bottom like you previously did, and now you will see that your annual reflection plan has been added to your MyBPS portal. If you have any questions about how to add activities or anything like that, you can reach out to our BPS recertification staff. For this next portion, we will go over the many resources that BPS has to offer. Many resources are available to learn more about BPS recertification and continuing professional development. For certificants who are in the works of recertifying or planning the next step into maintaining board certification, we highly recommend that you check the following: our recertification guide, our CPD FAQ page, our CPD podcast explaining more of a deep dive in CPD, and introduction to CPD pre-recording. If you have any questions regarding recertification, regardless if it's CPD related or not, please contact our BPS staff.